Welcome back to Anfield, everyone. It's August 9th, and look, I know the calendar technically says preseason, but let me assure you right now, this is definitely not a friendly for the faint-hearted. In today's Explainer, we're going to break down exactly why this specific match is a massive, massive moment for both squads. We've got star players finally returning, brand new, high-profile signings stepping onto the pitch, and managers testing systems that could honestly define their entire season. So grab your scarf, go ahead and mute your group chat, and let's get into everything you need to know before kickoff.
Now, you might be wondering, is this just another preseason friendly? The short answer, absolutely not. If you're sitting there thinking this is just a light kickabout to build some fitness, you are missing the bigger picture here. Why? Well, Liverpool literally just shipped 6 goals in 3 games over in America, and they are absolutely desperate to fix those leaks. On the flip side, Monaco just lost their outright best creator to PSG, so they're scrambling to figure out their new identity. Plus, Andoni Iraola is about to show us if his heavy metal style of football actually works with this specific group of players. Make no mistake, this is serious business.
So, we've got 3 huge storylines for this dress rehearsal. The homecoming, the defensive nightmare, and of course, the post-Salah era. Let's jump in.
Section 1. The tactical blueprint, and what is going to be a total clash of styles.
We are about to witness a really fascinating tactical mismatch today. Liverpool is rolling out a 4-2-3-1, but it's incredibly fluid. It's not rigid at all. The whole point is to pull defenders way out of position through constant, relentless movement. Meanwhile, Monaco is landing up in a 4-4-2. Managed now by ex-Chelsea legend Filipe Luis, this is a super pragmatic, transition-heavy setup. Honestly, they don't care if they don't have the ball. They are perfectly happy to just sit, wait for a mistake, and then strike.
Let's zoom in on Liverpool's attacking mechanics for a second. Up top, Isak isn't just going to stand there like a traditional target man. He drifts out to the left to create space. Then you have Wirtz playing this floating number 10 role, just hunting for pockets of space all over the pitch. Behind them, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai form a double pivot. But watch Szoboszlai. He pushes up incredibly high. Think of him playing kind of a De Bruyne-light role. Tsimikas is going to be bombing down that left side, overlapping heavily. But here is the absolute kicker. 18-year-old Ndukwe is starting next to Virgil van Dijk at the back. Monaco knows this, and you better believe they are going to put that young man to a massive defensive test today.
On the Monaco side, their strategy is totally different. They're not going to press high. Instead, they're going to sit in a mid-block that is laser-focused on transitions, just waiting for Liverpool to overcommit. Alexander Golovin acts as their metronome. He completely sets the tempo. Behind him, Lamine Camara is the absolute engine, doing all the dirty work to win the ball back. But the guy that makes this whole system terrifying, 19-year-old Paris Brunner, he's the ultimate wildcard. He's already bagged 4 goals this preseason, and he is going to be the tip of the spear when Monaco inevitably springs those counterattacks.
Ultimately, this entire tactical board boils down to 2 crucial battles. If you want to know who's going to win this match, watch these 2 matchups. First, Tsimikas versus Monaco's right winger. Because Tsimikas pushes up so high, Liverpool's left flank is insanely vulnerable to a counter. The second battle, Szoboszlai pushing high against Lamine Camara's engine in the midfield. That specific duel right there is absolutely going to decide who dictates the tempo of the game.
All right, Section 2, the X factors. Lean in close because these are the 3 players you absolutely cannot take your eyes off today.
First up, we have this just completely ridiculous stat, 87%. That belongs to Liverpool's new number 10, Florian Wirtz. During the US tour, Wirtz completed 87% of his dribbles in the final third. I mean, let that sink in for a second. He isn't just some creator who safely passes the ball around the edge of the box. He is an elite ball progressor who drives right at the heart of the defense. Today, he steps out at Anfield as the main man.
Our next X factor is the number 4. That's the number of goals Monaco's 19-year-old striker Paris Brunner has scored in just 4 friendlies. He is raw, he is terrifyingly fast, and he absolutely loves running in behind the defense. You remember that super high line Liverpool likes to play? Yeah, if their back line goes to sleep for even a split second today, Brunner is going to punish them immediately.
And our final X factor is the number 16. 16 years old. That is the age of Liverpool's Trey Nyoni. He actually started against United and Arsenal, and it is crystal clear that Iraola completely trusts the kid. Keep a close eye on the bench today. If Nyoni comes on, just watch his composure on the ball. Honestly, it is deeply unnatural for a teenager to look that calm in a midfield of this magnitude.
Moving on to Section 3, Manager Mind Games and all the off-pitch drama.
Let's look at what's been said in the press conferences, because it really sets the stage. Iraola told reporters, "This is my first home game. I'm proud. But pride doesn't win matches. Intensity does." Okay, let me offer you the translation for that. He is demanding a massive statement today. After completely collapsing 4-2 against Leeds, he doesn't care that this is technically a friendly. He wants his team to come out and literally suffocate Monaco with intensity from the very first whistle.
And what about Felipe Luis? Well, he fired right back with this. "We come to Anfield to compete, not to admire." The translation here is just as obvious. Monaco is showing up with fangs bared. They are not walking onto the pitch to take some nice selfies with the cop in the background or to act as a polite little sparring partner for Liverpool's expensive new signings. They are here to disrupt everything and get a win.
But look, beyond all the tough talk in the press, there are some massive elephants in the room for both of these squads. For Monaco, they just sold Magnus Akliush to PSG for 60 million euros, but they have brought in exactly 0 replacements. Their attack is dangerously thin right now. Meanwhile, Liverpool spent huge money on Wirtz and Munoz, but they signed 0 defensive midfielders. That is a massive, massive risk. Ryan Gravenberch is operating under so much pressure today without a true defensive anchor behind him. If he looks lost against Monaco's counterattacks, you can bet the Anfield crowd will start getting pretty restless.
Which brings us to Section 4, the final verdict, and our official match predictions.
If we look at the wildly chaotic preseason data we have right now, it basically guarantees we are in for a highly entertaining, high-scoring mess today. Look at this. Both teams have scored in 8 of Liverpool's last 9 games. On the Monaco side, they have conceded a goal in literally every single friendly except against Getafe. And if you're looking at total goals, over 2.5 goals has hit in 6 of Monaco's last 7 matches. Bottom line, neither of these teams can keep a clean sheet right now. They are both built to attack and highly prone to conceding.
Taking all of that into account, here is my official prediction for the explainer today. Liverpool 3, Monaco 1. I'm calling it right now. Isak gets on the score sheet, Wirtz continues his amazing run and grabs an assist, Paris Brunner uses that pace to grab a consolation goal on the counter, and, because it's preseason and we love chaos, we are absolutely guaranteed to see at least one massive defensive howler from somebody on the pitch.
But remember, smart fans don't just stare at the scoreline, they watch the shape of the team. So, I'm arming you with a 3-point checklist for the match today. Number 1. Watch the first 15 minutes. That's your intensity test. Does Liverpool actually press like Iraola demanded? Number 2, watch the 60th minute substitutions. That's the depth test. Does he stick with the starting 11 for the Premier League opener, or does the drop-off in quality worry him? And number 3, watch Virgil van Dijk's body language. That is the ultimate readiness test. If he's constantly spinning around and shouting at his defense, it tells you the structural chemistry just isn't there yet.
So that wraps up our preview of this massive Anfield return. I want to leave you with a few provocative questions to challenge how you view the game today. Who actually strikes first, Isak or Brunner? Do you genuinely believe Liverpool can keep a clean sheet against a side perfectly built to counter them? And honestly, are you worried about that Liverpool defense without a true new number 6 in the middle? Keep all of that in mind as you watch the match unfold. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time to dissect exactly what happened on the pitch.